It's on to a new week for Cleveland, and next on the schedule are the Colts. Everyone loves the deep shot, but this week, a boring game plan is a winning game plan.
sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Indianapolis Colts. On the Browns sideline, you see Kevin Stefanski. This guy's putting together a season to remember, unbeaten and untied to this point. On the other side, it is the head coach for Indianapolis. There you see Kevin Stefanski, twice NFL Coach of the Year. His Browns begin their next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. With the former Buckeye, Quinshawn Judkins. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll look to throw.
2nd and 6.
It's a short throw, caught by Njoku. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Quinshawn Judkins. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Colts,
from the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, Judkins. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 3rd down and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Judkins. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
19-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set, and this time the rush gets home. And down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. The Michigan man, winning. Browns offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. On the quick slant, that's Judy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 5.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on. And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play call gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Judkins. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Left side, he's got the Njoku. And he's into the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike.
Browns offense getting set to get back to work. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
back to
and
throw.
8.
That's caught over the middle by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the
now,
Browns
faking the give.
down.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle goes Judkins here. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 23
1st and 10.
yards. That's another Browns.
They'll run it with Judkins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 more yards. He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
Judkins going to get it on the zone read. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll give it here to Judkins. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Flush to his right, and he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's made right side. It's Johnson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left is complete with Judy. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. He's had a lot of success throwing the ball early. Look at the numbers. Already up over 200 passing yards. A give now to Judkins on his own read. And that'll give him a 1st down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Look to throw.
At the 10-yard line.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this.
Browns offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report. And apparently... the Browns offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw caught by Judy on the outside.
Complete.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's second and 2.
At the 17-yard
Now
line.
they'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. A run, and here comes Judkins. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Flush to his right, and he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
First down.
On the give, it's Judkins. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll throw out of the gun. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
He'll drop to throw. Exiting the pocket right. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll gain about 6 there. It's up past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they will finally run him down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. On the handoff, this is Sampson. He'll take this forward for about 5. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 5. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
We got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their
pressure gets there, and down he goes. Timeout. Indianapolis, that is their second. Browns offense about ready to take over once more. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. Only one timeout remaining for the defense. They'll give it to Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, here's Sampson.
Dylan Sampson, the ball carrier, taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 3. It's
So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.
Ready? 70 Lion. Ready? Go. Set up. Ready? Here we go. Ready?
sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the Texans sideline, head coach DeMeco Ryans. His guys, well, are struggling at this point in the year. Just 2 wins over their last 7. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
They go play action here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Alvarado. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he goes out right around the 39. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Alvarado. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 61 yards.
And while they locked up the #1 seed last week, I don't expect them to change what they do in the running game. I expect them to continue to play the exact same way, but with a change up in personnel because they want to make sure their #1 guy has fresh legs for the Browns.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Off play action. Alvarado. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator?
Oh, yeah. It's been sensational all year. He threw touchdown pass number 45 the last time they had it. We'll see if he can build on that number here. It's 1st and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they work this out past the 25. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
I am willing to bet that he got a monster grin on his face when he saw what was happening. Man coverage was so committed to denying a big throw that it pulled attention away from him, and he had an easy lane to hit, and hit it he did.
And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, Alvarado. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll try and do nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Browns offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Throwing to start the drive. Alvarado. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Will Anderson. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 48 yards.
First down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught. Judy. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Browns. David Njoku, his 10th. Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Alvarado. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. Judkins going to run it out of the gun. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
An inside run with Judkins. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
At the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake. Alvarado. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run from the gun. It's Judkins. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
That's another Browns.
On the zone read, this is Judkins. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Judkins is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. following the fumble recovery. Alvarado. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Give up the middle, Jenkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshon Judkins, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurt.
Here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
As you say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun, Alvarado. Completes the pass to Judy at a crossing pattern. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Alvarado. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Looking to throw. Alvarado. Over the middle, complete to Judy. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Second and 4. And it's caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. On first down, here's Jenkins. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a
home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 37, here's second down and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and
Back to throw. Alvarado. His short pass into the hands of Njoku. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
And the Browns first down.
A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. So first and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. Operating from the gun. Alvarado. Down inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy, 40 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young single caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Browns set to take over. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. They'll start on the ground with Jenkins. A solid stiff arm. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
First down.
First down, right back to Jenkins. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. They'll give it to Jenkins. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Second and 1 from the 2. Once again, Jenkins. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Crenshaw Jenkins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
The Browns coming out on the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. On the handoff, this is Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Judkins, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. And that rushing touchdown, his fourth, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. Now, we saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Looking to throw. Alvarado. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw for both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Cleveland, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they run their mark to 15-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Texans, this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.